Way back when.
So what do you think about CCTV? You think it's a good bomb site, or I think it's the worst one on the entire map?
I think it's the worst one, yeah. I think basement with Ibana open, and then CCTV with Maverick open are like tied worse in different ways. Also depends on like if you're comfortable like roaming basement and stuff like that.
Like this is way worse than any.
I do agree CC is the worst one, but I'm not a fan of basement in certain instances.
Yeah, of course.
I'm actually a big bar lover. I'm not gonna lie. I think bar is underrated.
You got more space.
You got so much space.
More time. You got time to give up ground.
Yeah.
As long as you're contesting that ground, like at the beginning, spread out.
Yeah.
You have time to fall back, like a tactical retreat.
Because it's like when you play gym.
During those tactical retreats, you have that chance to lash out again.
Yeah, because when you play gym, you hold CCTV, you fall back. Okay, now it's the bomb site. On bar, you hold CC, then you play construction, then you play master, and you still got the bar itself to play on. Gets so much part of problem solving. Oh yeah, I see what you mean with this wall open, yeah. It's kind of like when you play Villa wall open in the statue, you know, like you get that extended pressure.
You're just locking them out a little bit further.
Yeah.
Like with this shield, you have the ability to shoot into the library. It's way harder to clear that shield than the others because you can also swing off of the double window into the balcony. Like it's a very reactive setup. So as soon as you commit to the building, and this is something that G2 played when I was there. It's as soon as the opponent steps a foot into the building, your positioning, you just react, you just engage and overwhelm. So this guy at the basement will basically come up and probably stop them from coming underneath him.
How does people play this? Because like his cut is being okay, I mean I guess that's how you do it. Because like people can't fall back, so he has to like just fight it out, I guess. Yeah.
No, you need to commit, but like he's relying on his teammates.
Yeah.
He has to rely on his teammates. This guy should be covered from kitchen.
Yeah.
But he somehow gets up, but Mowgli cuts him off.
It's not often that you get somebody on.
Yeah, that is such a bitter hold.
Because you see the guy in kitchen,
yeah.
Like he can actually hold the staircase through the two soft walls down below
yeah.
if he was playing there, like by the hatch.
Yeah.
So you get some really nice crossfires. Everyone's playing on an island, but they all have crossfires with each other. But you couldn't achieve that if you're on landing. If you're on landing, you get cut off
yeah.
and you just get, isolated and killed.
Damn.
It's juicy, isn't it?
Well, that actually is juicy.
And this is w7m that came up with this strategy in general.
Nice.
So, and that's why I have a lot of respect for w7m on certain maps.
They also just w7m kind of came out of nowhere, because it was like they would just join like the LATAM scene and just start winning against like Liquid, Face, and IP whatever, and then like they make the majors in Charlotte. They play from home, shit circumstances. They still play really well, and Troy from DC was like, oh, they were the best team at the event that we played against, despite beating them. And they were like, okay. So I really want to see what they can do going forward. They're a good team.
I have impulse to push and just secure this so that they can consolidate their manpower rather than being separated.
This might be free. Yeah, they can actually plant here. Run out was failed. C4 spent below. They can plant. They breach the wall, they walk in, they can plant closet wall.
Good patience.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the main failure point, right? That run out. For the attack, that is.
Yeah, yeah. There we go in. We plant. It's a great plant spot. No C4 because Mid wasted it earlier. He wish he had it now. It's a flank cam that they see him in West mid, I believe, and then post plant is decent. A little bit aggressive in P4, a little bit unnecessary. Run out is successful. Now Shinga's got aggress on the side here. Yeah, and then you got the last guy flanking. It's a well played 1v3 by Shinga. Very well played.
You can't sit still.
They do have the bulletproofs, so they have info. He's playing too far away here. Shinga, they have a cam on you. You can't. Oh, Shinga, you bottled at the end.
He played it so well.
Yeah, he played it
so well.
Yeah, he did until he didn't.
Just panicked at the end.
Yeah. He had a bulletproof in both office and in piano. It's like you can't fake it out there. Theoretically, he played that clutch perfectly until he didn't. and then like he just
But like looking at their
look
lineup, they had
panicky.
Diego and Rooney did
big no-no.
huge no-no, obviously.
Yeah.
But
So-
if you feel restricted, if you're in that creative space, you can't relax, can you? There's always that
Yep.
overshadowing. So
So
kind of
there's some good stuff
almost-
that came out of it for sure.
yeah, true.
3 flashbangs. This could definitely be an angle. You flash, go in, good cover. You can actually plant here. There's no bomb deny.
I mean, what have they got? Yeah, they
Well,
don't
the
have
1C4
anything
deep
to
on
issue. They
side.
have to retake, or they have to
Huh?
have some methodology to like stop this plant. Otherwise, it's fucked from defense.
Unless they flank kitchen on timing, that's like the only easy way in for them. Because Shinga can't see 4
For the
Kindred here.
defense.
Yeah, for the defense. I'm not sure why Kindred isn't going already though.
It's the only way, but there's a lot of moving parts. He's just waiting for someone to get to cover him, I guess.
C4 gets the wrong guy.
Here we go.
Wow, they win that. Oh, the hip fire! Last guy's above, I believe. Yeah. Postman's. That's he can see it from here, I believe. Yeah. There's a white
I
step
think
it though.
that's just too many men, though. Is it not?
So 2
They only
up
fuck up if
and 1 side. He's not gonna expect the second guy, I don't think.
yeah.
Yeah. That's well
I was
played.
gonna say only if they really hesitated would he be able to do it.
Yeah. I like that. I like that you do 2 flank 1 side, and the side guy just waits for the drop in case he wants to play the 1-1 on side instead, because some teams will just send 1 flanker, and then if that 1 flanker falls, you're back where you started, and you don't have time to send another one.
Nah, you need to lean into it.
All that stuff.
I'm looking forward to it. I think,
But,
yeah, secret of being on
Once you lose the glue between you, you don't stick anymore. That's very deep, no? Like, look at me, Fabian, Junas, and Goga. We were so different as people. Goga was like a typical fuckboy, worked out, you know, cars. Junas was into mountain biking, music, and drumming. Fabian wanted to be a history teacher. Like, come on, history teacher. And I was the biggest fucking nerd of them all. We would have never met in real life. We would have never been friends. We would have never spoken. We would have never been in the same parties. We would have never interacted, ever. So, the only reason why it happened was Siege. So when Siege disappeared, so did our friendships, so to speak. Like, the thing that held us together disappeared, you know? Fabian loves history. Fabian was gonna be in the army as like a commander, but then he injured his knee or whatever, and then he wanted to be a history teacher instead. He loves history, especially war history, like World War II, World War One, all that stuff. Fabian loves tanks. Like, he loves tanks. He would tell me about tanks sometimes in the hotel room, how like this is a German tank and it has this and this and that, and the weakness is this, and this is like a this kind of tank. I'm like, Fabian, what the fuck? Like, it was so fucking like boring to me, but I would listen to it, of course. We talked about it. I was like, oh, okay. But I was like, what the fuck, man? Tanks? God damn it.